What's up, people? I'm back. It's been a while since I last uploaded, actually. Doing a lot of things, doing a lot of things, doing a lot of things. All right. So I'm going to jump into it. And, we look at, I know when I was starting and I was looking at this chart, I was like, dude, how am I going to read this shit? And you have to break it down into pieces. So the essential pieces that I'm going to let you know right now is right here. Bam. Make sure you take notes, you know, and I'm gonna go over these four like essential, basic, fundamental things one has to know when navigating through these charts, right? All right, so I'm out in the daily on GBP USD. These are the currencies. These are not stocks. This is currencies. Currencies are honestly way easy to predict. You can go up and down. Anyway, let's identify some things here. Let's start with the range. So a range simply means it's ranging between 2 points. So like this would have been a range, this was a range, and so on. So that's easy, right? It's just in a box, really. So a trend is when it breaks out of that box and continues up or down, either way. So the definition of a trend is what they say. It's constantly making higher highs and lower or higher lows, meaning it's going in one direction, right? Right, we got that. And it works the same. If it's going down, it's making lower highs and lower lows, right? You don't need to know that or try to say it because I know when I started, that's all I was trying to say. But you got to realize when something's going up, it's stair stepping its way upward. Okay. And a retracement simply means that in a trend, it's it's also called a pullback. Yeah. So after a pullback, there's a continuation in the same trend direction bias, right? So remember that when it's trading, it's stair stepping its way up. So a pullback simply means that it is the bottommost point it reaches before it makes it continues to make its trend up or down. In this case, it's up, right? So let's uh let's do this. I'm out in the daily. This means each candle is 1 day, so far. That's far back, right? We can obviously see from this lowest point, it has never returned and it kept going away from this point, making an uptrend. Please note these pullbacks here: pullback, pullback, pullback. And you could take it. It's obviously an uptrend. And how do you identify the pullbacks and getting in on the pullbacks? Well, you drop down, right? Right. Okay. So we go out to the daily and we got our trend bias. It's fucking going up. It's just going up. So to take a trade against the trend is pure foolishness. You know what I mean? We don't need to do that. All we do is wait for the bottoms to form and keep catching them up, up, up. Don't go against the trend, right? You don't need to. If the whole trend is up and everything that happens like this, all the sell-offs, those are just opportunities for you to get in up. So that's rule number one, is to identify the obvious trend is up, and all the sell-offs are just sell-offs and opportunities to get back in going up in this case. Because this week, oh, this is on daily, so it goes all the way to April. But even this week, the uptrend was still going and continuing. So we're going to take it down. We're going to take it down to the hour. Let's take it down to the 4 hour. My bad. All right. As you can see, pure bullish momentum just on the way up. So to try to catch a reversal, saying that it's going to reverse all this way, is not smart. That is not smart. What we do is we get in on a buy. This is just higher chances of it going your way, you know. And we identify the lows by these sharp moves away from the lows, away from the low, away, away, sharp engulfing. You see, that's candlestick. That's a whole nother video. See, I'm here to explain to you the basic, the basics of trending markets. So here, let me make a trend, some trend lines, and let's take the brush. Boom. You know, this what it would look like. It would just, you know, it might seem random, but it's always going up. And we identify these points it hits to continue up. Never getting in on a sell because that's not smart. It's going up. To get in a sale saying that it's going to go, it's going to move all this way back down is highly unlikely. Okay, so this is honestly, I made a move going against the trend here. It worked out, but I realized after I zoomed out long enough that I was actually trying to catch a falling knife. Not good. Not good at all. And as you can see, it pulled back to a certain point and it continued up. So if I would have waited here and got it up, it's just a much higher chance of it working out. Probability is in your favor when you do that. So let me just erase that. It worked out, but that's the lesson is knowing that the overall trend is up and waiting for these opportunities to get in the right direction, right? So during the week, let's turn on our week separators. As you can see, where the yellow starts here is the start of the week. And remember, our bias is up. So Monday gave you a perfect opportunity to this level. All right, we're going to go out to the hour. And we're going to find our levels. So a level is any area where price interacted with. So here we got two levels. Perfect opportunities after this. Engulfing candle here. An engulfing candle just means it engulfs the entire body of the previous one with force and momentum here, right? Let's highlight that one. Different color. Bam. So I'm going to just copy paste that one. So we wait for price to reach an area of sensitivity here. So here's another one. It's not engulfing, but it's in our area going up, right? Yep. You see, this is where I thought I was going to be smart and catch a reversal when I saw this happening. When I saw that it couldn't break this high, I put in a short with my stop loss on the other side. It worked out and I got out of it. But after that, it went straight up. So all that time it took to work its way down only to shoot its way up from this area. And that's why, you know, it's better to go with the overall trend. That would have been a perfect entry. Remember that engulfing? Here it is. Remember, I zoomed all the way out to the daily to know that we're going up. There it is with force in here. Stop loss at the other side of this level. Boom, it would have hit target. I mean, right away. That would have been an easy, 60 pips. With the standard at $600. Two standards, 1200. Risking about, $200 around there. Right, that's returns, man. That's returns, man or woman, whoever gets this. As you can see, you would have to wait for price to come to the area of interest and show you what you're looking for here. and then you go up. And that's, dude, that's as simple as it gets. Doesn't get any more simple than that. Look at this. You see this one? Let me get rid of that. See this engulfing? Shift it out. See all these downtrends, mini downtrends we see on the hour? We have to wait for them to be shifted out. Boom, broken, keeps going. Same thing here. Up, 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 up. It's going up. It's telling you. And check this out. Area of interest. Here, once it broke out, we're going up. Again here. You know, okay, so this is all what I'm getting into now is all about reading the candlesticks, which is not hard. You know, knowing the trend and visualizing and seeing the obvious price levels here, right? This square here is an area we're looking for. So boom, you see this that happened going up? Perfect. That's perfect. It came down. We don't care about the sell. We wait for the opportunity to go up. And there it is. Easy, right? Easy, right? Let's review. So range, trend, retracement, reversal. I try to call this reversal. Not smart. What it really was in reality was a pullback to an area a sensitive price area here. You wait for confirmation. You go along. There it is. And that's how you win at trading, identifying the range. The trend is obviously up. The pullback is here. What? And then the trend continues. Easy, right? See, one of my favorite things to do in Forex is just to copy paste because it kind of is very predictable, like I told you. So let's go ahead and do so. So here's a little, there it is. That's the structure. Call it a V. I call it a check mark. It's a pullback and continuation of the trend. Follow me. Let me get rid of this. Let's go back. Copy paste this check mark. In an obvious trend. It just keeps going. Although it didn't go high enough, but it's still there, you know. And here's how we tie it all together and give you a solid trading plan. That's on the 15-minute, right? Let's go to the hour and find our areas. You know, of importance here. So it makes sense to do our drawing. Copy paste that shit. Sass. Right. Right again. Let's do it. There it is. There it is again. Remember that. Followed. Okay, so you understand that, right? Okay. Now, let's identify these bottoms and the characteristics of a shift. Small candle, big candle. Big candle, big candle, big candle, engulfing candles. which are these points here. You know, and in the direction, see, these are all invalid. You see how it engulfs, but it's going down. We're not interested in those. Those are not what we're here for. You know, we got our information of the obvious trend up. Although this one would have counted too. But it's not in our price sensitive area. And that's how you maneuver through. That's how you filter out. You see there, that would have been it. But it's not in our price sensitive area. So, yeah, and this is all the week. This is a 1 week worth of information. So, yeah, I'll leave you with that. Watch it over if you don't understand it.